Hi, I'm Holly, and yay, you made it today too. So, some of you might have a yoga practice existing, and some of you this might be the very first time practicing yoga. But whether this is your very first time practicing yoga or your 10,000th time, I want you to approach this practice with something called beginner's mind. So beginner's mind is when we engage in an activity or experience without any expectation. So if we've never done something before, we don't know what it will be like. And each time we step on the mat, even if it's the same thing we've done again and again, it can be its completely own and new experience. And Beginner's Guide is a great way to support that. So during day 2, we might repeat some of the stuff we did yesterday, and hopefully you feel a little bit more comfortable and confident moving through some of these poses, but also allow each time you step on the mat to be its own experience. So wherever you are, find a space that's supported and safe for you, and we'll get started. So find a comfortable seat, and I know we talked about that yesterday, and whatever that seat was yesterday might be totally different today, and that's okay. Every day your body is going to look and feel a little different, so honor where you're at in this moment and settle into your seat. Focus on where your body meets the ground. Bring your shoulders to your ears and drop them down the back. You can rest the eyes if it feels safe for you, or gaze gently at a point in front of you. And take 3 deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale, feel the chest, the belly expand. Exhale, let it go. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently rest the eyes and scan your body from the tip of your head to the tips of your toes. And just without judgment, take mental inventory of what's present for you here. Like, okay, that's how my head feels. That's how my shoulders feel. Back, check. Hips, check. All the way down to the toes. And then return your awareness to the breath as it flows in and out of the body. So yesterday we talked about the word yoga meaning union, connection, and oneness. And as we move on the mat through a yoga asana practice, we engage in connecting our breath with our body's movement, noticing how that impacts our minds and our ability to connect within ourselves so that we can connect with the world around us. And as we move on the mat today, I want you to carry that same awareness of pairing your breath with your body as you move and letting that be enough. So bring your hands to heart center and taking a moment to pause and reflect. What inspired you to show up today? And being proud of yourself for showing up for that. And then setting an intention to simply focus on your breath as we move on the mat. So if you notice the mind wandering or feeling unsure, remember to return to your breath. Inhale, send it up to sky. And exhale, push it all away. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to the knees. We're going to move into that seated cat and cow again. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, arch the spine, gaze towards the navel. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, spine arches. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale to center, bring your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill your belly with air. And exhale, open your mouth, let it go. So maybe your shoulders and your neck are feeling a little tense. We'll work on releasing some of that tension. So inhale, bring your left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, drop your head, gaze towards the ceiling. Take 2 more slow head rolls in this direction. Letting your breath guide you as you move. And then as you're ready, take 3 slow head rolls in the opposite direction. Allow yourself to linger anywhere that wants extra attention. And then just meet back at a neutral spine as you're ready. Inhale, bring your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill your belly with air. And exhale, open your mouth, let it go. So I want you to find your way to a cross-legged seat if you aren't already there. So it doesn't have to be a crazy seat. The legs can even be a little wider if that feels better. You can bring them in closer, whatever feels right in your body. Focus on grounding down through the sits bones. So really feel where your sits bones meet the ground. Engage your core so you're not slouching in the back, and that helps lengthen the spine. And drop your shoulders down the back. Deep breath here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to get into something that'll support the shoulders and the low back. So ground down through the sits bones. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, drop your right shoulder to your left knee, gaze over the left shoulder. Try to keep your sits bones grounded as you do this. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, left shoulder to right knee, gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, right shoulder to left knee, gaze left. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the left shoulder, gaze right, keeping the sits bones grounded. Take 2 more on each side, just pairing your breath with your body's movement. And just meet at neutral as you're ready. Inhale, bring your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill your belly with air. And exhale, open your mouth, let it go. Find your way to a tabletop position. So again, bring the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Spread your fingers wide. Ground down through the knuckles and the fingertips. And we're going to get into some cat and cow again. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, point your toes, arch your spine. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, toes point, spine arches. Inhale and exhale. Good, taking 2 more at your own rate, just pairing your breath with your body's movement. Good, returning to a tabletop position as you're ready. Inhale, look towards the front of the mat, and we're going to decompress tension in the low back. So as you exhale, gaze over the right shoulder towards the right hip. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, gaze over the left shoulder towards the left hip. Inhale, center. Exhale, gaze right. Inhale, center. Exhale, gaze left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good, take 2 more at your own rate. Again, pair your breath with your body's movement. Good. Inhale to neutral. Drop your belly, curl your toes under, and then straighten your legs and lower your heels towards the mat. Know that some heels may just never meet the mat, and that, some of it might be tightness and that'll loosen up over time, but some of it's anatomy. So if your heels just don't touch the mat, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you're a person with your own unique anatomy. Focus on feeling the hands grounding, strong arms. Notice if your shoulders are crunching up towards your ears, can you drop them down the back? It's kind of an interesting challenge while you're upside down. Gaze towards your belly button. Inhale. Exhale. Take 3 more breaths here. Good. Inhale, gaze between your hands, and exhale, slowly walk your feet to meet your gaze towards the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up. Exhale, gently bend the knees, fold forward. You can allow the arms to dangle alongside, or maybe grab opposite elbow with opposite hand. You can shake the head side to side, no, or nice and slowly nod it yes. Maybe you bring the hands to clasp behind the head, weighing down the upper back and shoulders. Letting this be its own experience. What you did yesterday might not be what's right today, and that's okay. Approaching this pose with beginner's mind. Release the hands and then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, come to stand. Let your head be the very last thing that rises. Inhale, bring your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill your belly with air. And exhale, open the mouth, let it go. So I want you to find your way to your Tadasana mountain pose. If you liked our little drum trick that we did yesterday, you can do that again. Allow your feet to be about hips distance apart, and that's going to look different in every body. And then focus on the 4 corners where they meet the mat. Feel the feet engaged, strong legs, feel the thighs engaged. Maybe they slightly rotate inwards. Notice if you're slouching in the belly and the low back, engage the core, lengthen the spine. Inhale, bring your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale. And exhale, focusing on your breath in this moment. We're going to begin with our Sun Salutation A variation 1 again. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, shoulders to the ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill the belly with air, and exhale, open your mouth, let it go. Same thing, one more time. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill your belly with air, and exhale, open the mouth, let it go. So that's Sun Salutation A, option 1. I'm gonna go through option 2 with you. If it feels like too much, feel free to hang out here. That's wonderful. As long as you're pairing your breath with your body's movement, that is enough. So option to stay with variation 1 or to move into option 2. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, maybe ground the palms, step back, plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, hold. Focus on the hands grounding down on the mat, strong arms pushing upwards. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knees to the mat. Now scrape your forearms along the rib cage as you bring your chin and your chest to the mat. And then straighten your legs so your belly flattens on the mat. You can gently shake your hips from side to side. This will help release tension in the low back. Good. Engage the core so you feel your hips bones ground down on the mat as you inhale. Lift your chest up to a baby cobra. And then exhale. Find your way to a child's pose or a downward facing dog. And we're gonna take 5 breaths in either pose. And if you're sticking with option 1 of this sun salutation, just stand still in Tadasana for 5 breaths. Again, bringing some blood flow to the brain if you're in child's pose or down dog. Helping to increase those energy and concentration levels. Find your way to down dog if you aren't already there. Inhale, gaze between the hands, and exhale, slowly walk your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, your arms rise overhead. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, bring your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill the belly with air. And exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Great job. I'm going to talk you through that same sun salutation again and really focus on approaching this with beginner's mind and pairing your breath with your body's movement. Inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, ground your palms, step back, plank position. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. You can lower straight down or bring the knees, chin, and chest to the mat. Gently shake your hips from side to side, releasing tension in the low back. Inhale, lift the chest to a baby cobra. Exhale to child's pose or downward facing dog. 5 breaths wherever you choose. Find your way to down dog if you aren't already there. Inhale, gaze between your hands, and exhale, slowly walk your feet to meet your gaze. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill the belly with air, and exhale, open your mouth, let it go. So we're gonna do that same thing one more time, and just like yesterday, today, for this round, I'm not gonna talk, and I'm gonna do it if you wanna practice alongside, but I'll avoid cueing so that you can pair your breath with your body's movement, and you don't have to listen to me ramble. So find your Tadasana mountain pose and choose option A or option B. And begin whenever you're ready. Again, just approaching this with beginner's mind. Pair your breath with your body's movement. Sun salutation A. Good. Return to your Tadasana mountain pose. Inhale, fill the belly with air. And exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Slowly heel toe the feet mat's distance apart and grab a chair if you need a little extra support or a wall nearby. Ground down through the four corners of the feet. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bend the knees. Slowly send the sits bones back as slowly as you can. Squat, and notice if you try to hold your breath as you do this, can you continue to breathe as you move through this challenge? And then find your way to a seat. Again, straighten your legs out in front of you and you can shake them out. Maybe karate chop them a little. Good, now pull the flesh out from under the sits bones, bring the hands to either side of the seat. Ground down through the sits bones, feel your spine lengthen, the feet are engaged, the thighs are engaged, just like you're in Tadasana mountain pose. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, ground down through the sits bones, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, 3 more breaths. Good, and gently massage your legs as you walk your hands up. Now bend your knees, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, arch the spine. Inhale, feel your spine lengthen, reach the arms in front of you, and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, with control, lower all the way onto your back. And that's a good bit of core work. Good, now engage the core, feel your low back on the mat as you windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And take any final movements that you want as you settle into stillness. So notice which way feels comfortable for you to rest today. Maybe if the low back is tight, the knees are bent, the feet are on the floor. If you want to get into the hips, heel toe the feet to the side, let the knees fall inwards. Maybe take legs up the wall, whatever is right for you. And allow everything else to settle. Offering yourself this opportunity to surrender to stillness and soak in the benefits of your practice today. Knowing there's nothing left for you to do, allowing this breath to be enough. Begin to deepen the breath. Notice any sounds that you can hear. The sound of your breath. The sound of my voice. Sounds inside your home. You can wiggle the fingers and the toes, roll the wrists and the ankles, stretch the arms and legs in opposite directions. And then find your way to the fetal position on either side of the body. Take a moment to feel the support of the earth beneath you and thank it. And then slowly find your way to a comfortable seat. Let your eyes remain closed or softly gazed in front of you. And your palms to rest upwards on the knees in a sign of receiving. Inhale, fill the belly with air. And exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Just as we began practice, take a moment to scan your body from head to toe. Notice the sensations present for you here and simply observe if it's any different from when we began. As you observe this sensation within you, know that this is who you truly are. And that we step on the mat and pair our breath with our body's movement so we can connect to this space within us. Strengthening this connection and our ability to carry this with us as we step off of the mat and into the rest of our lives. Inhale and exhale. Allow your breath to be your constant reminder and guide of this connection within you as you move through the rest of your day. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself today and taking a moment to feel really proud of and grateful for showing up. And I hope you feel more grounded to move through whatever is ahead. Thank you so much, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon.